Hey, this is Pete Murray, and you're listening to Torrent This with Dando.
I am very lucky now to be joined on the line by one of Australia's most loved musicians. His album Feeler turned him pretty much into an overnight success with hits like So Beautiful and Lines. He's set to release his latest album titled Blue Sky Blue at the Byron Sessions on February 1st and will be performing in Geelong at the Wool Exchange Hotel on February 16th. I'm of course talking about the legendary Pete Murray. Pete, how you doing, man?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm always good. What's been happening today? I know last night you played at the brewery.
Yeah, I played in Byron last night, and today I'm sitting in Alice.
Just relaxing?
Yeah, I just had to catch a flight up to Cairns and then out to Alice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that was sort of like the kickoff for the tour, so to speak, but like, did you kind of use it as like a warm-up for the rest of the tour?
Well, pretty much. Last night's gig was, I actually played with a new band. I've just got some local guys from around the Byron area, so yeah, it was a bit of a warm-up for, we've got a big show tomorrow in Brisbane. Mm-hmm. So it was a bit of a warm-up, and just had a lot of locals down last night, so it was a great way to kick it off.
Are you going to be keeping any of those guys around, or did they not make the cut?
No, they were great, actually. Back from the locals, they all loved them, so yeah, they'll probably hang around for another, we'll see how we go after the Brisbane show. Maybe I'll, either thumbs up or thumbs down with the crowd.
Beautiful. Well, the full tour, it starts on Valentine's Day. Now, you kissed a girl for the first time at age 12. Would you call yourself a romantic man?
No, I'm pretty bad in that department, I think. Well, not all the time, but a lot of the time, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've written your fair share of love songs, though. What do you think, though, is the soppiest lyrics you've ever put to paper?
Oh, I don't know. Do you know one?
No, not at all.
I'd have to think about that.
I don't want to call your lyrics soppy.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I don't know. If there's anything too soppy there,
no, it's good.
I'm sure there probably is.
Yeah. Anyway, the Byron Sessions is set for release next week. Now, I can only assume this must have been more fun to record than anything else you've ever done, because you had so many of your mates around.
Yeah, there's been a lot of friends involved with this album. So I mean, that was the best part about it. I think having guys like Bernard Fanning singing on your song, and Darren Middleton from Powderfinger played guitar,
and Buzzy Maru,
Ash Cromwell, Scotty Owen from Living End, Katie Noonan. It was amazing to have these guys to be part of it. Yeah,
well, Scott from Living End, he's also supporting you on the tour when you play in Geelong. So I guess, does that mean he's going to be like part of your set as well?
Well, if I give him enough ciggies and cans of Coke, he's cheap. That's one thing about him, he's cheap.
He's cheap, okay. Did anyone turn you down when you asked to collaborate for the album?
It actually worked out to be pretty good, actually. Everyone was free, which is really a tricky thing to do. Actually, no, sorry. Yes, Natalie from Blue King Brown actually wrote the part for Blue Sky Blue. She wrote a rap rhyme for that, but she didn't have the time to record it, and I was kind of hoping she would, but she just didn't have the time. So then we had to find someone else to do it. So that was the only person that I struggled with to get to play.
At least she made the effort, though.
Oh, look, she did. That part's really beautiful. It's an amazing, amazing part of the song, and it kind of adds such a different flavour to stuff that I do.
Yeah. I look forward to hearing it. Is it going to be the full band set, or is it just going to be Pete Murray and a guitar when you play in Geelong?
It's me. For this run, I'm doing acoustic solo.
Yep.
And but I've also got a support artist, Nathan Kay, who's also from Byron, and he plays beatbox and slide, and he's actually going to jump up with me.
Beautiful.
And do some tracks, so a bit of beatboxing. And I've also got my roadie who plays bass in my band. He'll jump up and play some bass. So it's kind of like a really rootsy band version of some of the songs. But a lot of it's going to be just solo acoustic, and I want it to be kind of fairly open, and people have got questions they can ask me, and I really want them to feel like they're part of the show.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, I can't imagine beatboxing during a Pete Murray song.
It's actually very fresh for me.
Yeah.
I'm really digging it so much that I'm even thinking about recording, the next album with that kind of a vibe to it. It just really works.
If you enjoy it, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's great. It really works well.
Well, how long, though, until it's the Pete Murray three-piece, along with Charlie and Pedro?
Charlie's 9 now. Charlie's got some bit of talent, actually. He might be okay in a few years' time.
Yep.
Pedro is kind of a bit of a thug, and I think he's probably going to do security.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I'll be pretty safe if anyone comes to attack me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, are you going to try and steer maybe Charlie down the musician path, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's really interested in music and maybe even acting and that kind of a vibe too. So he's really really artistic little bloke.
Sounds good, dude. All right, guys, well, stick around because coming up, we're still going to be chatting to Pete about his new album, Blue Sky Blue, the Byron Session, set for release this week. But for now, here's the single that really put Pete on the map. It's called So Beautiful. Stick around, guys. Torrent This Radio, 94.7 Pulse FM. Pete Murray, So Beautiful. All right, there you go. That comes off of his album, Feeler. Now, Pete, we've got Pete on the line, guys. Pete, I know Feeler has been your favourite song to perform live for years now. Is it still your favourite, or has it been topped off by a track off of the Byron Sessions?
I do like that one live. That's pretty cool. I was just talking about another song today. How soon was that? There's one off the new album, Always a Winner. It's the new version on the Byron Sessions. It's a really cool version. I think it's way better than the last version we had.
Is anyone collaborating with it? I haven't seen it.
No, that was actually it's actually done. It's a friend of mine who was in a band called MySex back in the 80s.
Okay.
And Murray Burns is his name. He actually played keys on that one, but no one probably would remember. Anyway, give me a little plug.
Yeah. Now, as mentioned, you perform in Geelong on February 16th, which turns out to be the day after my wedding. Now, my fiancée Nicola made sure that I inform you are certainly invited to come to our wedding if you're in Geelong at the time.
Well, thank you very much. Well, I'll have to keep that on the card.
You are not coming. Now, when preparing for this interview, literally everyone was telling me how nice you are and that you're a gentleman. You really look out for the little guys instead of doing just, the big media interviews. What are three things?
Crap. Total rubbish.
Total rubbish. Okay.
Tough as they come.
What are three things that really make Pete Murray angry?
Thieves. I hate thieves.
Yep.
I hate arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
And pretentious people. Maybe it's this arrogance and pretentious people that come in the same category, maybe.
That's what the bar was full of when you wrote So Beautiful, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So I have no time for that.
Okay, yeah.
So really just arrogant, rude people.
Okay.
Is that enough? There you go.
Yeah, that is it. That is three things, yeah. Well, just a couple more questions, man. I'll let you on your way. I know you're a busy man.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself on both a personal level as well as your career in 12 months' time?
12 months' time, I think that I'd like to have Blue Sky Blue, the Byron Sessions, really be a favourite for a lot of my fans.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'd really like them to sort of have that, to be one of the favourite albums of mine for them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that also I want to like to be recording the next album. Let's just call it the Beatbox.
Okay.
Yeah. And personally, I think it's just spending as much time with my boys as I can and trying to go surfing.
Yeah.
There's a good one. Going surfing with my boys. I'm just trying to teach them surfing now.
How are they?
Maybe in 12 months' time, I'd like to be out surfing with my boys.
That sounds good. Well, with future tours, do you think you're going to play the versions of the songs on the Byron Sessions or go back to the original?
Well, there's definitely a lot of versions of the Byron Sessions that I'm digging way more than Blue Sky Blue.
Yeah.
But the winner's one. The version of Lead is really great. I prefer that to the version on Blue Sky Blue.
The original, yeah.
So there's probably there's a few there. I don't know. It'll be a mixture. And the good thing is that I can, when I'm playing live, people will
like both.
Go, oh, what versions are you going to play tonight?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
And I kind of like that vibe that you could just come out and do the rocky version of Lead, or I could do the kind of soulful groove version, which is on the Byron Sessions.
So
two different. They're way different.
Your live shows have become unexpected.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
So last night I played. It's a really great version of the song Broken.
Mm-hmm.
Broken. That's a really great vibe on that one too. It's really kicked back. It's almost like myself and the band smoked a big spliff with that track.
Yeah.
And it's got that kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
And I really like that. So whether that means we've got to smoke one before we play that song live, I'm not too sure.
Why not?
Why the hell not?
Exactly right, man. All right, just one last question. This is the question I asked to everybody. It's what advice do you have for all aspiring songwriters and musicians?
I would really try to get them to, or advise them to understand the music business.
Yep.
Because if they have any success, you can really be taken advantage of. And I think that the more the people understand how the business works and how the money gets, divvied up around the place, so they just need to know that so that they can take care of their own, watch their own finances. And that's probably the biggest thing, I think, that a lot of people that you work with in the industry aren't necessarily bad people, but they just probably don't have your best interests at heart all the time. So, you really need to know that and understand it so that you can also give direction for those people that are working for you, how you want things done.
Yeah, so it's just pretty much have a business brain.
Pretty much. And I think that a lot of artists that don't have that find themselves, they'll have a lot of success, but then towards the end of their career, they've got nothing.
Yeah.
It happens all the time, man. It just can't be like that.
Yeah, exactly right. All right, well, there you go, guys. Make sure you get yourself a copy of Pete Murray's new album, Blue Sky Blue, The Byron Sessions. It's released next week, February 1st. And check him out in Geelong at the Wool Exchange on February 16th. And for all the latest news and info, you can like his Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Pete Murray. Once again, mate, thanks for your time. Really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in Geelong.
Thanks, mate. And actually, you can probably get people to check out the new video too, Blue Sky Blue, which has just been up on YouTube now, so you can check that out as well.
Beautiful. Make sure you check that out, guys. And stick around because coming up after the break, we've got plenty of local music to come, including a triple play with Lukey Luke's Rockers Die Hard Dolls. Torrent this radio, 94.7 The Pulse. Stay tuned.